Today we're going to try to create a Brawl Stars style game from scratch using AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude.
Let's do this.
We'll start with ChatGPT. I tell it that I need a single HTML file, and then I paste my prompt. Alright, looks like everything is ready. I copy the code. Next, I open Cursor to create and edit the HTML file. I paste the code and make a few tweaks. Everything's ready. Let's run it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, this isn't exactly what we expected, but at least we can be happy that everything actually works. Of course, there are some issues. Our enemies literally walk through the textures and still deal damage, as weird as that sounds. So let's try writing one more prompt and make the game more realistic and closer to the original. We'll add characters, update the map, and improve the menu. The code is ready. Let's test it and see what ChatGPT came up with. We paste the code. All right. The menu is updated, and honestly, it looks pretty good. But what about the actual gameplay? It's completely empty. Okay, let's ask it to fix the bugs in the code and restart the game. So, it looks like everything works, but unfortunately, this still isn't what we expected. It's cool that it added camera movement that follows the character, but this time, enemies don't deal any damage at all. Alright, ChatGPT gets a 5 out of 10. Let's move on. The next AI is Gemini. Let's see what it can create for us. I send the same prompt as before and choose the latest model, Gemini 3 Pro. I think it'll do better than ChatGPT. Everything's ready. The output is 656 lines of code. That's a lot. I'm really curious to see how this turns out. I paste the code, and let's run it. The menu is absolutely stunning.
Wow.
Neon colors, very stylish. But the game itself doesn't start. Nothing is clickable. Nice. So I message Gemini about the issue. After a long attempt, it finally gives me a fixed version of the code. Before that, it was just thinking for 5 minutes with no response. I paste the new code and run it. Initialization starts. And error. Again. I check the console, and yeah, there's definitely an error. Long story short, after a bit of back and forth with Gemini, I finally get a working build. And the game itself, I think we can already crown a winner here. Gemini. The game turned out really good. Sure, there are some issues with character spawning. We die instantly after respawning. But despite that, the game is way better than what ChatGPT produced. I can safely put 8.5 out of 10 for the game. The next AI is Claude. Let's see what it's capable of when it comes to coding. I don't know it that well, but a lot of people say this AI is really good with code, so I send it the exact same prompt. By the way, the interface here is way more convenient than the others. There's a separate window for the code and one for the game. The game is ready. But nothing is clickable. Nothing launches. So I ask it to fix the issues. This time, everything actually starts. And to be fair, the design looks really good. But in the game itself, damage still doesn't work, even though overall it's pretty well made. We try fixing the bugs. I ask it to add zones and animations and make the map closer to the original game. We wait, and everything breaks. Nothing works anymore. And by the way, the request limit here is really small. After just 3 prompts, it asks for a subscription. Sad. By slightly cheating, I asked it to fix the code one more time, and this time, the game actually launched. But unfortunately, the game itself isn't playable. The character doesn't move, and dealing damage still doesn't work. I think it's time to wrap things up. Claude handled the task with a 6 out of 10. Alright, let's sum it all up. We tried creating a Brawl Stars style game from scratch using 3 AIs, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. Gemini performed the best overall. Yes, the process was rough. Errors, long waits, and crashes. But in the end, we got a working game that actually looked great. There are still spawn bugs, but overall the result was better than the others. Gemini is the winner. If you have ideas for the next video, or maybe we should try to fully create a game using AI, drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.